it's Miss Dina here. I am the virtual teacher for Douglas Cherokee Head Start, and I am ready for a great year. I hope you all had a fabulous summer. Are you ready to learn about safety on the playground? I know that playing on the playground is great for fresh air and exercise, but sadly, 200,000 ER visits are because of playground-related injuries. But you know what? We can prevent those. Are you ready to learn how? Okay. First of all, you never want to go to a playground without adult supervision, okay? Many of the accidents that happen on the playground, they can be prevented just from having an adult supervise. Also, never push on the playground, okay? We never want to push our friends, really ever, but especially on the playground. All right, we want to use the equipment properly, which we're going to go over some equipment here in a moment. You want to leave your bikes, your backpacks, and any bags away from the playground. So maybe if it's fenced in, you could leave it outside the fence so you can get it on your way out. That way your friends or you are not tripping over any bags or equipment. Okay? You never want to use playground equipment that's wet. So if you have a towel, I know for Head Start, we always wipe off the playground if it's been raining, and sometimes when we get to when the weather's right, that dew will be on there, and so we have to wipe the playground off. But that's safety first. So we always want to make sure that our kids are safe. Also, you want to make sure that, especially with metal slides, handrails, and steps, that they're not too hot. So you want to check them with your hand because you can easily get burnt. Okay? Also, you want to wear the right clothes for the playground. So you want to make sure that you don't have any strings on your clothes hanging down or anything like that. And you also want to make sure that you wear the right shoes. So flip-flops are not the best shoe to play on the playground. And some sandals aren't either. So you really want to go with a closed-toed shoe that kind of protects your toes and things from getting hurt and things like that. Okay? All right, let's move on to some of the playground equipment. So let's start with the swings. I love the swings. So first of all, you want to make sure that you sit on the swing. Okay? You never want to stand or kneel on a swing. Okay, you're gonna hold the swing with both hands so that you're safe, and you want to make sure when it's time to get off that you wait till the swing comes to a complete stop so that you're not getting hurt. So don't jump off the swings when it's swinging, and don't try to jump off too soon because you can get hurt. All right. Make sure that you stay a safe distance back from swings that are moving, because when they're moving, they can't stop. And if you are too close running in front of them or behind them, you're going to get kapow. You're going to get run over by a swing, and that's not good. All right? And also, there should only be one person at a time on the swing. Okay? So no trying to swing your baby brother or sister. Okay, let's move on to the seesaw. Some people call it a teeter-totter, but it's kind of like this, and it goes up and down. Okay, so you have a seat on each end, and so one person will sit on one person on each side, and there should never be anybody in the middle. Should never climb or try to rock on it in the middle. I know that sounds awful fun, but it's really not safe. Okay? Hold on to the handle with both hands and keep your feet out from under the seesaw. So if your feet are under the seesaw and it comes down, your feet could get hurt. All right. Again, you should stay back from a seesaw when it's in use. You never want to go under the seesaw when it's up in the air. Or I already said, try to climb on it when it's moving. Okay. Let's move to the slide. So how do we get to the slide? Yes, we will always want to climb the stairs. So you're going to grab the handles and you're going to climb the stairs one step at a time. Make sure not to push the person in front of you. Sometimes, you know, our friends are maybe younger and they don't go as fast as us, but we have to learn to be patient. We'll get our turn on the slide. So you want to go up the slide or up the ladder to the slide. And then when you get to the top, you're going to sit down on your bottom with your feet in front of you. And make sure that there's nobody at the bottom of the slide, okay? Because if you go down that slide and there's somebody there, your feet are going to hit them in their back. And that's going to hurt, okay? So make sure that there's nobody at the bottom of the slide. And then when you do go down the slide, make sure you get up and go off the slide quickly so the next person can go. All right. Climbing equipment. So there's all kinds of climbing equipment. We can have metal equipment, climbing walls, all kinds of different things these days. But we want to make sure that we are safe on them because these are probably where most injuries occur. So we want to make sure that, again, adult supervision is there so that if the child can't quite climb, you're there to help them. All right. So we make sure they use both hands on the climbing equipment. If there is anybody in front of them, you want to make sure they stay back so that they don't get hurt. And sometimes, you know, there might be swinging feet, especially on like monkey bars. I know I used to do the monkey bars, you know, you have to swing a little bit to get to that next one. So make sure that that's safe. And when they jump down, you want to make sure they can jump down without hitting any of the equipment on their way down. All right. And then teach them to land with their knees bent and land on their feet. Okay. So these are just some safety rules. I hope that you learned something and that you can play on the playground safely and enjoy this beautiful weather. We still have a lot of it left before it gets cold. So enjoy, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.